The cliffhanger from part 1 was how to set these stones. When I don't know, I just play with the pretties. Behind me in that picture were a bunch of drawers full of stones. My excuse for having a lot is when the perfect ones can come together. There are many ways to make jewelry. 3D printing, lost wax casting. I prefer the more archaic form of fabrication or making them from scratch. These bezels will hold the stones. Once the fine silver bezels are soldered, they're arranged on the sterling silver sheet. This part is nerve-wracking. Everything has to align and be perfect for this solder. A hard solder is used on the bezels, and then an easier one that melts faster on the second solder. It all takes planning or you get meltdowns. Everything's stuck, no melting, on we go. Time for the jewelry saw. I prepared the blade with wax. It's amazing this little number cuts through metal. There's more tricky work ahead. Sheet metal with added bits becomes a cool shape only with elbow grease and careful trimming. I usually like to use a fine silver base, but this piece needs the added strength of sterling silver because it will have prongs. I'm cutting those here. Fine silver is 999, or as pure as it gets, while sterling is 925, and those impurities make it a stronger alloy. Usually that 7.25 is copper. Oh, here I get to be giddy again. I love setting the stones into bezels and prongs. It's exciting and dangerous. The Australian boulder opal could easily crack under the pressure of tightening that silver around it. The sunstone could fracture under those prongs as well. I don't use glue in my settings. My mom and grandfather taught me to do this old school. Speaking of that light is making me look bald. What is the piece going to hang from? Here are the modest beginnings of a handmade chain. Choosing a chain for someone else is like choosing their hairstyle for them. It's such personal preference. For a few special pieces, I hammer out a custom chain. Every single link is soldered separately. That's a lot of work. Always worth it though. After setting the stones comes sanding and polishing. And voila! Oregon carved sunstone. Half prong, half bezel set. Australian boulder opal and cultured pearl. Both are old stock from about 3 decades ago when I used to haunt the Tucson gem shows. Signed on the back, ready to wear. I love it. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave me a question if you have it in the comments. Thank you for watching.